Давай. Хорошо. Мухбосебу. Себе грузи таве. Стоять сверху. Стремана. Молодец. Ислам на ковер.
Not many people are in that category, so we're going to have to talk about him in that category. And I've always said it that this guy, he's so easy to train. He's good everywhere, and a lot of people underestimate how good he is. And when they get in there with him, it feels a different story. Like the guy can stand with you. He can take you to the ground and deal with you on the ground. And he's smart, and he listens to his coaches, all his coaches. Whatever his coach tells him to, he go out and he does it. I remember him way back in the day. I used to have him spar with guys a little heavier than him, and it was like a remote control. I would tell him, move this way, move that way, and he'd do it. It was unbelievable.
It's a perfect MMA fighter.
He's a perfect MMA fighter. He's a perfect student. He's a perfect fighter. He is the perfect fighter.
You mentioned some...
Honestly, I want to knock him out, because everybody say Islam is a grappler, wrestler, but I want to show people my striking. I really believe I can knock you out.
Хорошо. Мухбосебу. Себе грузи таве. Стоять сверху. Стремана. Молодец. Ислам на ковер.
As the big fight gets closer, Javier Mendez isn't holding back this time. He said people are seriously underestimating Islam and have no idea how hard he's been training for this fight. According to Mendez, Islam's preparation is on another level as he's stronger, sharper, and more focused than ever. He added that anyone doubting Islam at welterweight clearly hasn't done their homework because they're about to see something special on fight night at UFC 322.
Where do you think that comes from?
Not doing their homework. I think people underestimate him because they're not doing their homework. If you're doing your homework, you better really look at this guy and go, damn, we're fighting pound for pound the number one. I don't care what anybody says. He's pound for pound number one in my eyes. I look at him as number one. I will continue to look at him as number one. And what I've seen in sparring, this first time I've seen him spar twice now.
When asked about Islam's training style moving up, Mendez explained that Islam isn't just a grappler. His entire foundation was built on Khabib's father's philosophy of mixed training. He said Abdulmanap never believed in focusing on just one style and that it was always about being complete. That's why Islam won't rely only on wrestling against Jack. He's bringing a full, well-rounded MMA game with striking, control, and smart transitions. Everything mixed together for this fight.
Big mix-up with people. His father's plan has never been grappling. It's never been this. His father was a genius. That's a simple thing. Just grapple him. No, that's not a genius. His father, Khabib's father, was a great man, great coach. He was better than that. So people understand he wasn't like a grappling, just grappling. That's because that's what he knew and what he had available to him. Because he was a great grappler, he was a great teacher, but he didn't have great striking. But now you go to Abdulmanap's gym and you see great striking coaches. You see Olympic medalists there. You see world champion Thai boxing guys there. You see everybody there. So they have a mix of everything. His father was never about just grappling. He was always about being the best at everything that was available and formulating the right game plan. That's father's plan. It's never been about grappling. So I'm letting it out. Father's not simple. He was a great man. He was a genius.
Adding more to the discussion, Mendez also said Islam is ready to do whatever it takes to win. He explained that Islam won't just rely on one thing, he'll mix it all up. He's going to strike, box, pressure, and take Jack down whenever he gets the chance. Mendez said their goal is simple, which is to disturb Jack's rhythm, break his confidence, and do everything possible to make sure Islam walks out of that cage with the belt.
Well, he can. He can stand with anybody. Islam can stand with him. Whether we're going to box with him, whether we're going to kick with him, whether we're going to look to take him down, we're going to do it all. I mean, if Islam has to just stand with him because he can't take him down, then he'll stand with him. But we have to look for the openings. We can't just stand with somebody to stand with them. We have to look for the openings. We have to see what opportunities we can either open up or he gives us. That's what we'll be looking for. We're not looking to take this guy to the ground per se. We're looking to take advantage of whatever he gives us. or whatever we force him to give us.
Mendez also said when Islam first walked into camp, he expected him to look smaller after moving up, but instead, Islam looked bigger and stronger than ever. He added that Islam's training has been non-stop and relentless since the move to welterweight. According to Mendez, Islam is faster, more powerful, and much healthier now, which makes this version of him even more dangerous than the one fans saw at lightweight.
Well, you know, I haven't been with Islam until training camp 3 weeks now, and when he came in, I looked at him. I was thinking we were going to be quite a bit smaller than Jack, but when I saw him, I said, "Oh, you know, Safe, the coach, you know, is put him on a good schedule, good workout schedule. I would see him run with vests, you know, a weight vest and the whole bit, and he's put on the weight really nice. So I think Islam right now is about 191 pounds. You know, he's solid 191. So we're not going to have an issue with the weight, you know, jumping up in weight. He was, let's face it, he was a fairly large lightweight as it was anyways, okay? Now, I don't think he's a small welterweight. I don't think he's a big welterweight. I think he's a average size welterweight at the present time.
In one of Islam's latest training clips, he looks completely locked in, practicing his striking with laser focus. Every punch, kick, and movement shows how sharp and confident he's become since moving up in weight. You can see the power behind his shots, but also the precision, which shows Islam isn't just throwing hard, he's throwing smart. Fans are starting to realize he's not just a grappler because his striking is looking seriously dangerous. More on striking, Islam has also been spending a lot of time improving his kicking techniques. His training clips show him throwing sharp leg kicks, heavy body kicks, and even quick head kicks with great balance. His team says they want his striking to look more complete than ever before. Islam isn't just focused on wrestling, he's turning himself into a fully well-rounded fighter ahead of his fight with JDM. Islam has been seen training his body in unique ways ahead of his welterweight debut. Instead of relying on heavy weights, he's been focusing on bodyweight circuits and push-ups done in unconventional forms to build raw strength and endurance. His training clips show him doing explosive movements, balanced drills, and creative push-up variations, all designed to make his body tougher, stronger, and ready to handle the power of bigger fighters. At 170...
Третий заход, наверное, самый легкий посередине. Это на уровне, нет?
Сейчас они тоже попробуют. Каждый уровень
Вот так, да?
отдельные мышцы укрепляют.
Да, это легче.
Раз. А это вообще.
Ну, вот этот, который есть здесь, с самого краю, он нормально заставляет напрягаться.
Islam has been training with a partner who looks and fights a lot like JDM. His team wanted someone who could mimic Jack's movement, timing, and striking style, so Islam could practice his setups and takedowns in real fight situations. According to his coaches, the idea is to make Islam completely comfortable with Jack's rhythm before fight night, so nothing feels new inside the cage.
Не Разбариваем. Вот она. Разбариваем. Постоянно разбариваем ногу.
Islam says he feels more confident than ever going into this fight, especially after starting his training camp. He explained that everything from his conditioning to his timing feels sharper this time. He also said he's focused on bringing his absolute best version inside the cage and proving why he belongs at welterweight. According to him, all the hard work will show when the fight finally happens.
Хабиб анонсировал твой бой против Мадалены за титул в полусреднем весе. И расскажи, как проходит твоя подготовка и видишь ли ты опасность в нем?
Подготовка проходит хорошо, только начали. Как раз только говорил, что на сборах были 3 недели, приехали. Опасность, конечно, если человек чемпион на какой-то вес, особенно у нас в организации, там таких проходных не бывает. Так что подхожу с максимальной ответственностью к этому бою. И думаю, буду к середине ноября в хорошей форме.
Not only that, Islam has been focusing a lot on sharpening his choking and submission techniques ahead of the fight. His coaches say he's drilling different setups from every position, whether it's from top control or transitions. Islam wants to remind everyone that his grappling isn't just about control, but about finishing. He's tightening everything to make sure that if the fight hits the mat, it's over fast for Jack.
ما عاد مو الاحساس وجود عوائد والله.
По голове зачем стучать, брат? По голове зачем стучать?
Да он целый, ложи видео, моя.
What's even more important to note is that Islam's teammates have been saying that now that he's bigger and stronger, there's almost no chance he's going back to lightweight. They believe he's in the best shape of his life, as he is faster, sharper, and more powerful than ever. Some even think he might eventually move up again because of how good he looks right now. Everyone in the camp agrees that Islam is hungry, focused, and ready to grab that welterweight belt.
I know you go back a long way with Islam Makhachev. He's fighting at welterweight next for the title. Do you think he'll ever come back to lightweight, or is this your division now?
Ислам станет чемпионом на 77 и останется в 77. Я не думаю, что он перейдет на 70.
Merab, the current bantamweight champ, said he believes Islam is going to become a double champ soon. Merab explained that Islam's power, pace, and pressure make him a nightmare for anyone, even at welterweight. He added that Islam's skill set is too complete and that once he wins this fight, no one will be able to stop him from ruling 2 divisions and becoming the champion and proving why he is pound for pound the best.
You mentioned Islam. He's moving up to 170. Do you think that he gets the job done and wins that title, or do you think JDM retains?
It's gonna be hard for him, but it's possible to Islam Makhachev wins the second belt. JDM is great fighter, great striker, but Islam is tricky. He has a good wrestling, and he's southpaw. He don't get hits, but he takes people down and he mauls people down. So, and also we all see the JDM Belal Muhammad's fight, and then I'm sure Islam will take lots of lessons from this fight, and maybe Islam will make some adjustment. It's possible. It's gonna be hard, but Islam can win the second belt.
Punahele Soriano recently said that Islam Makhachev is going to win against Jack because he knows firsthand how strong and skilled Islam really is. He laughed while recalling the time Islam beat the piss out of him, saying it was one of the toughest 20 to 30 minutes of his life. Punahele said Islam's control, pressure, and strength are on another level, and that's exactly why he believes Islam will walk away with the win.
How do you think Islam Makhachev does moving up and fighting Jack Della Maddalena?
Well, one time when I was still fighting at middleweight, I think it was during COVID, like, no excuses. I haven't been training for, like, gyms are closed, whatever. And Ali texts me, he's like, hey, you want to work out today? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll work out. I haven't been able to do it. I go in, it's just like me, Islam, and then this is still like 55 Islam, and I'm still middleweight Puna, and he just beat the piss out of me for like the whole training. So I think he's gonna do great. It was like, it's not like I left sparring Sean or something like bloody, beat up, concussed. Like, it was probably like the most gentle, technical beating, and less like, oh man, I gotta get better. I think he's got a huge frame. He'll fill in just great. I think like him and Jack, I think kind of have like similar builds. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a great fight. I enjoy watching both fight. I like the both of them, but I guess my loyalty would have to be with Islam just because I know him and we're friends.
Alex Volkanovski said that Islam moving up to welterweight is a total nightmare for the division. He explained that Islam already dominates at lightweight, and now with extra size and strength, he's going to be even harder to deal with. Volk said his pressure, control, and fight IQ make him dangerous anywhere. In his words, Islam's going to cause chaos at 170. He's built to make problems for everyone there.
Do you believe he might be able to stop Islam going up to this weight class?
To stop him now. I mean, JDM's boxing and pressure that he can do, incredible. So I definitely can get a finish.
All right, favorite team?
Islam's great. Him moving up, I still think he's a nightmare for a lot of the people in the division, but I think JDM can...
But hey, Jack has been showing off his own sharp boxing ahead of his fight with Islam, and fans can't stop talking about it. His combinations look crisp, fast, and powerful. You can see how confident he feels when he's striking, being calm, focused, and dangerous. Jack's timing and movement look better than ever, and if he can keep the fight standing, his boxing could easily become the biggest problem for Islam in this matchup. Jack is also promising he will finish Islam in the fight. He says he has the power, speed, and timing to end the night early. Jack added he has trained hard to stop takedowns and keep the fight standing. He believes one clean shot or a fast combination will change everything. Confident and hungry, JDM said he plans to leave no doubt and go for the finish inside the cage as early as he can.
Do you feel like you're going to finish in this one? I'm going to go for it, I would love, obviously that'd be the best case scenario, get the finish. I can see it happening, I can see it blowing the roof off MSG, taking out pound for pound number one with no doubts, finish would be the dream.
So it's clear, both Islam Makhachev and Jack Della Maddalena are leaving no stone unturned for this fight. Islam looks stronger, sharper, and hungrier than ever, while JDM's power and striking make him a real threat. No matter who wins, this fight is going to shake up the welterweight division. What do you think? Does Islam become double champ, or does Jack shock the world? Drop your prediction below and don't forget to subscribe for more UFC updates.